Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Chef D, and today's recipe of the week, it is my bananas flambe recipe at home. Now, this is a perfect New Orleans classic staple that is pretty much made with banana liqueur and a dark rum. Obviously, guys, you guys are going to be having an entertainment and show when you make this recipe. It is a fire recipe, literally meaning fire, because when we put that dark rum in that fire and it ignites, it just makes a beautiful fire. That ignition, it is just so entertaining, and honestly, I would say it even impresses people. But what is more impressive about this recipe is that it takes minimal ingredients to get this amazing recipe at home. And on top of that, you know, the holidays are coming, meaning Valentine's Day is coming up, Easter's coming up. All these beautiful holidays are coming up, that this is a perfect recipe to entertain your guest or your romantic partner or whoever you have in mind, to impress them with this beautiful dessert and a show. I would say Valentine's Day dessert to share, because this does have a serving of 4 people that I wrote for, but you can always, you know, treat yourself to a little bit more if it's just for 2 people. But guys, this recipe is amazing. Also, I will be showing you how to make my beautiful crystallized caramel. That legit, guys, I swear, when you mix that beautiful crystallized caramel and that's bananas Foster and banana flambe, it literally tastes like you're eating a creme brulee with a bananas Foster's together. I mean, 2 of my favorite desserts combined. Guys, I just had to share this with you. So if you make this recipe, if you recorded that flambe fire action, be sure to send it my way. I would love to see it. If you have any questions or you need any help with this recipe, even though everything is on the bottom link of my website, like the measurements, exact measurements and exact recipe instructions with the video, I'm always here to help. I will see you guys next week with a brand new video. Ciao. Let's begin with our caramel decoration, but a quick reminder, this is optional, but it is so worth it. Turn your stovetop to a medium heat and let's add in our 1/2 cup of sugar and our 2 tablespoons of water. And this is actually going to be the only ingredient we're going to be needing for this caramel decor. Swirl the pan to cook the caramel. For this recipe, we are not going to need any utensils, no spatula, no wooden spoon. Now, to avoid the crystals on the sides of the pot like you see here, just add a bit of water onto a cooking brush and brush down the sides of the pot. That's pretty much all you need. And this is optional because not every single time you are going to get those sugar crystals on the side. Swirl the pan and just let it cook. This usually takes about 6 minutes for it to start getting an amber-ish color, and that's pretty much all we're going to be needing. And you'll see how it'll go from pure white liquid all the way to a beautiful golden color. And all you need is pretty much is to swirl your pan, have it at a medium heat, and just a little love and patience, and you're done with the caramel. Once the caramel is done, just set it aside and let's begin placing our piece of parchment paper onto the work surface that we're going to be doing this. And literally just spray the top of your parchment paper with cooking spray. I'm actually doing little bowls here like you see, and pretty much what we're doing is I'm filling up the spoon, which is 1 tablespoon of caramel, and literally adding it onto my pot. Like you'll see, I'll be adding this onto my parchment paper, doing like little circles and zigzags. Like, this is just so much fun to do and really simple. Now, with what I did right here, I'm not trying to do any baskets. What I pretty much want are caramel icicles and little swirls, I would say, of joy, or swirls of caramel. And this is just going to be a beautiful topping to our bananas Foster, and also just a crunchy bit to add more of that tone. And honestly, when you eat this and you bite that caramel mixed all together, it literally tastes like a combination of like a creme brulee topping and a bananas Foster. It's literally incredible. Once the caramel hardens a bit, grab your fork, the thinnest fork that you have, and gently push out the decoration from the parchment paper. And this is going to be super simple and super easy because it's not going to stick. Why? Because we did put parchment paper, which is non-stick, and also a non-stick cooking spray. So it's just gonna be super, super simple like you see in the video. And when we're done with this, I'm just gonna do the icicles like you'll see in the next clip. The same thing when it comes to the mini bowls with the caramel, we're just taking it out with our fork. And like you'll see, they come out like little crystals, like little jewels. And this is gonna be actually not only a decor topping, but these are also super delicious and yummy to make. Once done, place it in the fridge until ready to be used. Now for the main attraction, that is our bananas Fosters or bananas Flambe. And what we're gonna be starting with is 4 medium bananas. Now these bananas, I definitely recommend them being medium, but use what you have. The most important thing is that they do need to be ripe, but just because they're ripe, they still need to be quite firm because we don't wanna, get them mushy when we're cooking. So key point is ripe but firm. Prep your bananas by cutting them in half and then slicing them lengthwise. Turn the stovetop to a medium heat and now let's add in our butter. For this recipe, I am using 1/4 cup of butter. It should be unsalted, but I've used in this recipe sweet butter, but I've also used unsalted butter. So honestly, both work. I like to cut them up in little cubes, I would say, because it's just much more easier to melt when we're doing this. And honestly, just much more faster to cook. Once the butter is slightly melted, now we're going to be adding in our 1 cup of brown sugar. Now remember guys that this recipe is a serving of 4, so this is definitely a shareable, entertaining recipe to make. Let's get this all dissolved and melted. This usually takes me about 1 minute to 2 minutes. We just want everything to be nice and smooth because my secret ingredient, just to add a little bit more of that punch, is 1 whole cinnamon stick. Let's keep on stirring this for another minute or until bubbling. We just want to make sure that that cinnamon stick is giving that butter and sugar that flavor that we need. Now we're following the New Orleans tradition, and that is by adding 1/4 cup of banana liqueur. Guys, I highly recommend this ingredient. If you can find it, please use it because this is the OG way, the traditional style. Let's mix this up for a couple of seconds because now we're going to be adding in our sliced bananas. Like you see, I want to kind of keep a space in between the bananas, not that much space, but just a little space because I am going to need to turn them. So I just want to make sure that there is space for me to be able to turn them without mushing them. Let's cook our bananas on this first side for 1 whole minute. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip it over. For the flipping over, you can use whatever method you like. My favorite method of choice is using my fork and a spatula and just flipping each banana over. Another key note that I wanna mention is please do not overcook these bananas. We do not want mashed bananas for our recipe. So key point here is 1 minute on one side and another minute on the other side. Let's remove our cinnamon stick and turn our heat to a low setting. Let's add in our 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. And this trick is not only for flavor, but it'll get those sparks flying. Add in your 1/4 cup of either dark rum or gold rum. Working quickly, place your lighter onto the sauce by where you poured the rum, and once that alcohol touches the heat, the flambe will appear. And it's gonna get a little bit more fiery because we did add that cinnamon powder. I know a lot of chefs, they love to sprinkle in cinnamon powder onto the fire and it literally lights up and sparkle, but because I am filming alone, I cannot be doing this just for safety reasons, but you can definitely do that at home in the safety of, where you're making this. Another trick that I do recommend when you're doing this, make sure you're slightly away from the pan when doing this. Obviously, don't leave it unsupervised, but enjoy the show, have fun with it. Like I'm doing with the pan. I'm doing actually this with one hand. I'm literally just putting my pan back and forth and letting those flames burn out. And meanwhile, this is going on, those bananas are still cooking. So we just want to make sure that the banana and sauce cooks for another minute so the sauce thickens up just a hint more, and we're ready to serve this immediately. Let's serve this with vanilla ice cream. Now, this is just the traditional way that I love, but you can definitely use rum raisin ice cream. I know some people love that. And we just want to make sure that we're getting that beautiful hot syrup onto that ice cream, because that is the whole point of this dessert. It's the combination of hot and cold and sweet and smoky and all that goodness. And you'll see how that beautiful syrup just thickened up just at the last minute. And look at this beautiful dessert. It's perfect for all occasions, for all seasons, for Valentine's, for a birthday, for a date night. It is just a wonderful, awesome recipe. And I hope you guys enjoy this week's video for my bananas flambe, aka bananas FOESTER, the traditional way. Guys, if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a big like, a comment, and share. If you made this recipe, please let me know on my social media. I would love to talk. I would love to repost your pictures. And I hope you guys have an amazing and lovely day or night. And I will see you next week. Ciao.